que hoy tenemos aquí a la vista, jóvenes, es una de las plazas más importantes dentro de la gran cultura maya palencana.
So it's going to be hard to see from this angle because the GoPro can't zoom in. But on the second white column to the right, there is a skull at the base, right at the bottom. Try to see if I can zoom in on my iPhone. This is known as the Skull Temple. There was about 40,000 people that inhabited this area. The royalty obviously lived in the stone buildings. The locals lived in wooden houses, which are all gone now. Oh, there's a lot of mud. The original name is not Palenque. That was given to them by the Spanish because of its fortified setting, surrounded by trees and looked like a fenced area. The original Mayan name is something different. So another fact we just learned about this place, it's dedicated to the god of death, the underworld. But no human sacrifices were performed here. So this is the tomb of the Red Queen. The door was hidden, and the original archaeologist who was here, the local, she started removing the casing stones and found the door, which led to the tomb. We'll go in there in just a second.
Well, that's good. Nobody's getting him. He's going by himself. Exactly. What else, honey? Yeah.
Oh, it certainly smells strange in here.
It smells like a basement.
Yeah. Wow.
Is that what one?
That would be her sarcophagus, yeah. Oh, so the skull one was connected to here. Oh. Interesting. Let's see, does it go up? Oh, it's sealed. So we know that the Red Queen, she suffered from osteoporosis, which is I believe a deficiency in vitamin C, which makes your bones weak. She was likely sacrificed and or killed early. And they also found 2 bodies with her, young girls, probably her servants. Likely they were her best ones, and she wanted them to continue with her in the afterlife. The bones have now been removed, and they are in Mexico City in the main museum.
Símbolo de belleza.
Okay, so yeah, on the royalty normally they will have the skulls like that, like a
long
cone
ones.
basically,
Yeah.
like long one, like beautiful. Well, for them was a beauty, was basically a sign of beauty, and they were doing like that. And also we heard, like for example in Chichen Itza, the warriors they will make the warriors like jaguars and eagles. So it depends. If you were an eagle warrior, they will have that kind
They
of.
will sometimes break your
they will break their
nose
nose
to make it look like an eagle.
To make it look like
Or
an eagle,
like a
also like the
jaguar.
head. And a jaguar, they will make it like flat, like squares.
They put like some woods or something to squeeze
Yeah,
it
yeah,
to
They
yeah.
will
get a
line
shape.
their teeth also to
Yes,
to look
sharpen
like
the teeth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically for royalty was always like kind of a matter of beauty and also like status.
So this complex here is called the Palacio, El Palacio. It's been modified. These buildings have all been modified over the course of, many times over the course of 400 years. The tower there was likely used as an observatory. Well, that That is the first time that I have seen a tower amongst all the places we've been to on this trip. So a brief story about this pyramid. It's got 68 steps, which is how long the ruler Pakal, who's buried here, ruled. His kingdom lasted 68 years, and there's 9 steps, which symbolizes the 9 levels of life. The main gist of why this place was only operational or running for 200 years, they had a powerful alliance, and then one of the rulers decided to break it, and the military from the other side, one of the other cities, came and destroyed. Hear the clapping echo? Came and destroyed the city. Well, I just found out the only king in the Mayan world and his family that were found in sarcophaguses or sarcophagi were located in this pyramid here.
That's a representation. How they represent the god, the god of air, the god of the wind, Ik.
Oh, the god of wind.
Yeah,
oh, that
and
makes
also they were using that to let the light go through from one gallery to another gallery. So they were making all these kind of holes. So the mass of the building won't be that much. That will collapse somehow. So they were making all these kind of holes. So somehow it will make it lighter. Yeah, so it will make it lighter, and also will get the air go through. So it was like the whole ventilation system somehow.
Interesting.
Todo fue modelado en estuco y la representación del penacho, entonces los epígrafos se pueden representar o las fechas que representan el episodio.
So this area is where they would honor the warriors. You can still see the reliefs over here and the original colors. This was more of a residential area, and that's why you can see toilets all over the place. Right there. So the toilets here had an underground water system that was under these stairs. They would pour water after they went to the bathroom, and they would throw plants in there to clean the smell and disinfect. And the water system would carry it away. And the toilets were divided by men and women. This is an original doorway, and you can still see the Mayan decorations here. Here.
It's the god of water.
God of water?
Yeah.
On the wall there, but you will see more red and blue on the next one. There. Here you can see lots of red.
All the council
Palacios estaban totalmente pintados.
the advisors.
Cuidado acá.
See, just like this resident, we talk about prime minister. They don't do everything. It's all done by civil servants. Prime minister.
De historia en la Ciudad de México.
No se puede levantar el plástico para
Nada más una fotito y ya no. Si se puede.
Y nos podemos sentar. Ah, ¿y de ahí como que la agarraban o qué?
Exactamente. Es ahí donde los mayas metían pieles bien tensados, amarraban billetes.
The rain god. We know that because of the dots that are representing the rain and the blue color as well. No? The next one is Kin, the sun god. Remember that the sun was always represented by a cross march?
So this courtyard here was used for a couple of reasons, a couple different things. The first was they made political agreements here. In fact, the agreement they made, the Triple Alliance between the Palenque and 2 more cities, was made here. And also this was where the prisoners were kept. They were tortured here, they were humiliated here. And that's the 2 reliefs on the left and right side represent them. How you know they're prisoners? They're touching their shoulder. So here is the ball court. The tradition of the games was started here. But here there were no human sacrifices found, so they think that it was actually just played for fun. Whereas in Chichen Itza and other places, they actually killed either the winning team or the losing team or the winning captain. Nobody exactly knows. But here, just for fun. Right next to the prisoner torture camp.
Empezaban a llegar en aquellas épocas personas aventureras, personas grafiteras. Vieron ahí los nichos, cómo están pintadas, cómo están grafiteadas.
So down there is the subterranean river system. You can see it goes right in and continues that way and goes all throughout here. You can also see there's more ruins up there. This is why this place is only 5% uncovered. So, contrary to popular belief, the Mayans did not just disappear. They escaped up to the jungle, running away from the Spanish, into the highlands, and they also intermixed. But they do exist today. They did not disappear. No aliens.
Que nos llevaba la comunicación con la parte de arriba. Por eso son las habitaciones que estuvieron aquí vivían. Estos lugares eran ocupados nada más por las tardes, por las noches.
So here. Looks like another room.
La más completa que pudiéramos observar. Esas son piedras monolíticas, son piedras originales, tanto como los soportes.
Well, here's a bed. One solid piece. There's a bat that just flew by.
Temple of the Sun.
Temple of the Sun, yeah. And so these three were built. What was his name? The sun?
Kambalam.
Kambalam.
Kambalam is the son.
So he had them built.
Son of Pakal.
So this represents the 9 levels in the afterlife. And this was the 9 levels in the afterlife, you said? Or life?
Yeah, the afterlife.
Afterlife,
The after death.
After
Right,
death, yeah.
After death, to reborn again. So or the nine steps
Climb the
to
9
get to
steps.
the level of the earth again. And these were 13 steps to go to heaven.
To go to heaven.
So it's like a whole cycle again.
Yeah. So first you have to get back to earth from underground or from the lower part.
Yeah.
And then up to heaven, 13 steps. So this pyramid represents the 9 levels you have to get back up to from the afterlife to the level of the earth. And then your soul or your spirit would travel up to 13 steps to heaven. So this is the front of the complex where we just were. We walked all behind it, now we're in front of it. So we have some megalithic blocks here. Very different from the rest of this area. It's actually the only area I've seen so far that has these blocks. You can see that they're lined up precisely. It doesn't appear to be mortar or binding agent between. The rest of them are scattered here on the ground, broken. Very interesting.